Today, we have a special edition of Keeping It Real. We speak with Melissa Petrie, an advocate for the preservation of Kit Carson Park. Melissa shares historical and personal information about this national treasure located in Escondido and enjoyed by all citizens of San Diego and surrounding areas. Learn about a proposed development which will greatly impact this beloved park and what you can do to preserve the natural beauty of Kit Carson Park.
Please tell our viewers a little bit about Kit Carson Park and how you feel about the park and how valuable a resource this is for all of San Diego, not just Escondido.
Yeah. So Kit Carson Park is a really special park, not just to me, but to the entire community and the regional community as well. So Escondido considers this sort of the crown jewel of the park system of Escondido. It's nearly 300 acres of public parkland, so a really large park, right? And it hosts not only playgrounds and open recreational areas, but also organized recreational areas, sports fields, roller hockey, tennis, soccer. It has so much for our community. And in addition to that, it has open space that is natural habitat and trails. So it's a really unique park in that aspect. So it has riparian habitats that is special and unique to this environment. And they're preserved habitats. It's a great park because I also see a lot of people using the sidewalks, right, for people who can't maybe access the back trails but want to get out into nature and exercise, right? And so they're in whatever mobility possibly they can be in. The park just offers something for everybody, and that's what makes it such a special and unique place.
Well, Melissa, you touched briefly a little bit about the facilities here. Could you elaborate a little bit on the facilities here at the Kit Carson Park?
Sure, I'd be happy to. So the park, as I mentioned, hosts a variety of facilities here. So recreation, we have adult softball fields, we have girls softball fields, we have baseball fields. We also have recreational soccer through the city. We have a roller hockey rink. We have multiple playgrounds. We have tennis courts. We also have the Girl Scouts facility right here in the park. And one of my favorites is Queen Califia's Magical Circle, which is a really special place. It's a garden sculpture in the park, and it was gifted to us by Nikki de St. Phal. I actually was very blessed to work on some of the initial branding and development of that when it was built with the city. And it's a really special place. And then, as I mentioned too, we have trails that are part of the natural habitat, which is really special. So we have protected areas and protected species. So there's kind of a little bit of something for everybody here at the park. I also see birthday parties and all kinds of parties here every weekend, tournaments. It's really for everybody. Also, we have a community right over here called Carson Coffee that come here every Sunday morning, and they show off their cool cars that they're working on. It's just a wonderful community, and I have friends in many of these different areas, and everybody loves coming to this park.
Tell us more about your experiences here.
I'd love to. So my family has a really long history with this area as well. My mother-in-law, in fact, used to ride her sort of bike through this area before it was even Kit Carson Park. So when it was still L.R. Green Ranch, and it was none of the facilities were here yet, but it was beautiful land. And so she started that when she was a child and until she was too old to do that. And then my husband grew up playing baseball in the fields here, and now he likes to ride his bike. My son, he knows nothing other than this park. I've been bringing him here since he was basically a newborn. He grew up playing on the playgrounds here. He has participated in the programs through the city. He's doing soccer currently, and he comes down and plays at the playground all the time. So my favorite thing is to walk the trails here at the park and see all my fellow walkers and say hi to the dogs and say hi to them. And I also love to come to Carson Coffee on Sunday and look at all the special cars and talk to the guys that work on their cars. And so it's just a really special place for myself and my entire family. So, yeah, we've had two special walks from our former Parks and Recreation Director, Don Anderson. He hosted these wonderful walks where he shared with folks his knowledge and his history of the park, and a lot of the work that in his day that they did to put a lot of what we see here today in development with the park. And then we have also hosted a walk from a wonderful person from our Palomar Audubon Society, and we are currently working on future programming similar to that for people who have missed these walks, and additional opportunities to learn more about the park and just get out and be in nature and be with the community.
Well, Melissa, we understand, unfortunately, that there is a developer that is planning what I call a travesty, in my opinion. It's a developer entitled the Rinks Foundation, I believe.
That's correct.
They want to do away with the softball fields. Well, would you please tell us what they want to do?
Yeah, sure. So there is a proposal that was brought forth by the city, an MOU, Memorandum of Understanding. So it's a partnership between the city and the Rinks Foundation to develop and place a 3-sheet ice rink where our existing softball fields are currently. The history of the park is interesting because Kit Carson Park is different from all the other parks in Escondido in the fact that it was purchased, the land was purchased from San Diego at the time, but it was purchased through a bond measure that the voters and the taxpayers and residents of Escondido voted on and paid for with their tax dollars. It is the only park in Escondido that has that history and was developed from a bond measure that was paid for by the taxpayers. So it makes it a really interesting park in the sense that we, the residents, we, the taxpayers, this is our park. This park belongs to us. That's some of the history of why this park is unique in the sense that it truly is a park for the residents and for the entire community. And we should have a say in the future of the park.
Well, thank you so much, Melissa, for being so informative about this particular park here, our beloved park, which we've been here, I've mentioned before, for 40 years. But we really appreciate your information today, and we want to urge our viewers to do whatever they can to protect this wonderful park. And you have the website, so please go visit the website to get more information. And thank you so much for doing this, Melissa. We really appreciate that.
Thank you so much, Gary. I appreciate
You're very
you.
welcome.